So if you haven't been living under a rock, you'll know that the 11th anniversary of War Thunder's come out recently. And with that, one of the things they do on the yearly anniversaries is there's tournaments for the E100, which is this super rare tank. If you manage to do really well in the tournament, you'll get a coupon and you can potentially sell that for like $2,000. Unfortunately for me and the boys, we thought, we'd give it a go. I don't usually play tournaments. They're usually honestly far too much effort for their worth. You got to set alarms, you got to turn up at the right time. It really doesn't fit into a hectic schedule that most people have. I thought, we'll give it a go. And the problem is we came up against people who were literally hacking. And I don't mean that as haha, they were good and we were bad. I mean, they've literally been permanently banned from the game as a result of this tournament. And they eliminated us. About 12 hours ago as I record this, Nico, who's one of the esports managers for Gaijin, posted on the official esports Discord. He announced that 5 different individuals have been banned from the game for using prohibited modifications, which basically means they were hacking. They've installed something on their computer that gives them an advantage. It's just honestly so... It just makes you think, why do you even bother? What is the point if you're going to put all this effort in and practicing for the tournament, coming up with strategies, organising, you got to make group chats and you got to set timers and move the stuff potentially in your real life schedule to be able to be available at the specific time of the tournament. But then losing to people who are literally hacking, it's just taking the piss. So to be fair to Gaijin, what they've done is they've compensated everyone who did face the hackers. It's just the way they've gone about it just doesn't really make much sense. So they've just assumed that everyone who faced the hackers would have won their game and bumped them up a place, and then they would have got the rewards that they would have got anyway, which makes sense until you realize this completely ignores the group stage of the competition. So we faced them on our second match, lost, and because of that we don't get compensation because we got bad RNG and happened to be queued up against them early on in the tournament, which just adds to the annoyance, to be honest, that we happen to face them early on in the battles. Obviously, it is good that Gaijin have done something to compensate people who did face the hackers, but the hackers shouldn't have been in the games in the first place. I don't want them to cancel the tournament as a whole because there's a bunch of people who never faced the hackers and it seems a bit unfair on them, but I would like them to definitely consider rerunning the tournament as a whole without any cheaters, because having cheaters in something like this just completely ruins the fun. And if they don't do anything significant about this, this is the kind of thing that just makes you think, what is the point getting involved in these things? I feel a little bit like I'm overreacting, so if you've got any opinions on this whole situation, I'd love to hear them in the comments below. And if you did get involved in the tournament, I hope it did go a little bit better for yourselves than it did for us. But anyway, I'll see you in the next video. Have a wonderful time, everybody.